Homelander and Omni-Man are constantly compared against each other, and as two evil knockoffs of Superman, well, it does just make sense. And so today, well, let's kind of put that to the test. Could Homelander step into Omni-Man's shoes and take down the Guardians of the Globe too? Let's get into it. So if we're talking about Homelander, well, for starters, he's a psychopath, a truly unhinged lunatic. He's beefed with a baby before. He's got no problem killing anybody. He's got a weird thing for milk, which is just weird. But the real question is just exactly how strong is this guy? Well, he is quite literally the strongest man in the world and has never met anyone who's been his pure physical equal. And I guess you could argue that Soldier Boy exists now, but I don't even know if Soldier Boy is his true equal. Sure, Soldier Boy can give Homelander a good fight, but Homelander said it himself.
Oh, no. I'm the upgrade.
Soldier Boy can injure him, can blow him up with those explosions that would also theoretically depower him. But in a straight up fight, Homelander is still winning that one. He was still winning that one. He's easily crushed skulls, punched into a man's stomach, and just casually tossed people hundreds of feet into the air. Also, since Homelander is the strongest hero in the world, it logically makes sense that he's stronger than all the other members of the Seven. He's stronger than Stormfront, who easily destroyed a building. He's stronger than Queen Maeve, who easily stopped a speeding armored truck. And stronger than A-Train, who was able to pull a locomotive after having just broken his leg. And he is like way stronger than them. Homelander was able to casually knock off the door of a pressurized plane. But there is one thing. He did say he was actually not able to carry the hijacked plane to safety. So he kind of killed a whole lot of people there with that one. But it does suggest that he's actually unable to use his full strength while he's up in the air. Either that, or while he could lift and move the plane, the outside of the plane is so fragile, it would just end up punching right through it when he tried to push against it. I think he probably could have saved the plane or moved the plane if he wanted to though. Bottom line, regardless, Homelander's pretty strong. But while Homelander is strong, well, durability is definitely Homelander's weakest asset. Not really because he's not durable, but just because he's never really had anything truly test his durability. He's bulletproof, was unscathed by a bus and rebel crashing down on top of him, but the guy is obviously intended to be invincible. It was said that if Homelander ever turned against America, or turned against Vought, they'd have no way to take him down. It's also said that there isn't a weapon on Earth that they haven't thrown at him. They've all failed. Obviously, this is including nukes. So just from those statements, Homelander is incredible. But here's the thing, it is totally possible that Homelander actually isn't as durable as he makes himself out to be, or as everyone else makes him out to be. I mean, Soldier Boy was getting his hits in, getting some dang good hits while he was at it, even gave Homelander some bruises. Queen Maeve went against him, stabbed him right straight in the ear hole. You get a little deeper there and Homelander is done for. Even Stormfront was able to throw him around. But that one was definitely more the kinky type of roughhousing, rather than the I'm gonna beat your face in now type. Another thing is, just like Homelander doesn't have a ton of durability feats, doesn't really have a ton of speed feats. I mean, in fact, I don't think we've ever seen Homelander speed in a fight, except maybe like once or twice. That being said though, he is really pretty fast when he's just flying around. He's regularly flown at Mach speed, even reached up to Mach 5 while saving Butcher from that C4 explosion. Instead, while Homelander does have all these incredible powers, and sometimes he'll have to use them in a fight, more often than not, Homelander is just completely spamming his heat vision all over the place. And for the most part, well, it really is effective. He can easily slice through flesh and bone, just kill people with one glance, and he can also use it against other supers and send them flying backwards. All in all, well, Homelander is pretty powerful. Easily the most powerful supe we've seen with the boys so far. But he's not even close to being the most powerful superhero in Invincible. Homelander is consistently punching way below his weight class. The only people that you can say are even in the same ballpark are Queen Maeve, Stormfront, and Soldier Boy. When he fights against someone who's really his equal, like Soldier Boy, well, he's almost scared to do it. He's shocked that someone is his relative equal. It terrifies him. And basically all of Homelander's stats and fights are heavily skewed in his favor. He might be the most powerful supe, but the guy's a city level threat at best. And that's not the same as what's going on over in Invincible. In fact, I don't think Homelander has the strength or the durability to get into a one-on-one boxing match against the likes of Immortal or War Woman, much less try and fight against all of these heroes at once. Like, here's how it'll probably play out. Homelander could kill Darkwing and Aquarius. Darkwing is just a normal human. We didn't really see anything impressive from Aquarius outside of his water powers. He's probably able to take out Green Ghost too, because she is dumb and drops her phasing powers. And it's possible he can kill Martian Man too. It's really hard to say how durable Martian Man is, or how much power Omni-Man put into this attack. The tricky ones are Immortal, War Woman, and I guess really Red Rush. Reason why I say Red Rush is because while Homelander could probably theoretically kill him, it's also like, is he really gonna get that chance? Homelander is faster than A-Train, but Red Rush is faster than Omni-Man, a guy who can blitz Invincible and fly around the planet as just a blur. I don't think Homelander can hold a candle to Red Rush, and on top of that, Red Rush is secretly a heavy hitter. He was making Omni-Man bleed with his punches. Just think about what he can do against Homelander. Then even if Homelander does make it past Red Rush, there's really no chance he makes it through War Woman and Immortal. Even with just War Woman, well, she's just a better and more powerful version of Queen Maeve. We all know how that fight went. Yeah, Homelander won, but it wasn't pretty for him. It wasn't really the best showing. Then look at Immortal, the guy who can fight against Omni-Man one-on-one. He can draw blood from Nolan with his punches, and even after being punched all the way through, well, Immortal was still going and trying to gouge out Omni-Man's eyes. I guess that's one of the perks of being immortal. Death doesn't really mean that much to you anymore, and you'll keep on fighting through it. But all this was done against Omni-Man, a guy who's infinitely tougher than Homelander. I mean, Omni-Man is insanely durable. No selling laser blast, just standing there like it was nothing, waiting for the smoke to clear so that he can look just as intimidating as humanly possible. And then he took absolutely everything that Cecil could throw at him. I'm talking Reaniman, nuclear lasers, straight up nuclear lasers. Even a giant monster, knocked up on all sorts of super steroids. That's more than anything Homelander has ever faced. Simple punches from Queen Maeve or Soldier Boy were enough to injure him. There really is no comparison here. And again, that's just kind of talking about it like he's facing off against them all one-on-one. He's trying to take the team down. And again, as soon as he runs into Immortal and War Woman, he's over. They were making Omni-Man bleed and straight up knocked him out for a while. The guy who can no-sell nukes, Immortal and War Woman combined, were not to put him in. There is no question here. Homelander has no shot. There's no way he could take down the Guardians of the Globe, and it's not even close. The Guardians win. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.